Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to be discussing which are the best dropshipping products to sell in 2026. It's so important to pick the right product in order to have a profitable dropshipping store. So in the previous video that we've gone over, we've discussed that dropshipping is still super profitable and will stay profitable as long as people shop online. You have to imagine e-com as a massive pie worth over 100 billion, and you only need the tiniest of slices to make 10k per month. You don't need to be big, you just need to be super smart and consistent. There's no other business model quite like e-commerce, and that allows you to start with investing almost zero in inventory, storage, physical space, or other typical overheads associated with commerce. So let's analyze some dropshipping myths. Consumer expectations are constantly changing, and this happens in every single business, not just dropshipping or e-com. So you need to understand that changing expectations are a normal part of business. So this leads to the real question, is dropshipping easy? Well, business is never completely easy. You have to constantly adapt to consumer behavior. Dropshipping is no different to anything else. It follows the exact same business principles and rules that any other business would have. So what really happens and why does this happen? People react differently to the prices, the products, the offers that you sell, and this varies from marketplace to marketplace. And this is studied in economics. Business is simply understanding and applying this in real life to your dropshipping store. You don't, however, need to be an economist. You just need to learn, adapt, and improve over time. Those who adjust to the marketplace that they're trading in will always stay profitable. But as you know, dropshipping can have a pretty bad reputation online nowadays. There's so many fake gurus selling courses out there. People who have never ran shops are throwing up screenshots of stores they don't even actually own. Social media is often flooded with these low effort stores, creating a really bad rep for people who are purchasing from these sites. And this has created an illusion that dropshipping can seem low quality, poor customer service, and almost scam-like. But there's good news and why this is actually good for you. The bar is super low for most stores. Customers are easily impressed by a basic effort, and doing things properly is actually going to help you stand out in the marketplace. So what can you do to stand out? You make your store look clean and professional. You write clear and honest product descriptions. You send polite, helpful emails to customers, and you offer the best customer support when you're running your shops. You have to make your store look clean and professional. You have to convince someone to actually buy from you. You have to create trust. You don't want to be selling stuff with bad headlines, poor, non-honest descriptions. This is only going to create massive headaches for you with chargebacks, resulting in money actually lost from the seller. You have to send polite, helpful emails and offer the best customer support to the customer. You have to remember that your customer is the most important person within your business. So what are the other common myths and misconceptions in dropshipping? One of them being it's easy to make profit. Dropshipping is easy to start. There's little to zero barrier to entry, but it's so fucking hard to succeed. Success needs to have proper research, proper marketing strategy, and a consistent effort in all areas of the business in order to truly succeed. Another myth I hear is you can set and forget the business, and this is exactly why people mess up. Dropshipping is not a passive income. It requires a ton of ongoing work, such as the marketing, the customer service, and the supplier communication. Another myth, no customer service is needed. You are still responsible for the customer despite the fact that you don't touch the product when dropshipping. Good customer service ensures that the customer feels trust, reputation. This will enable you to have a long-term success with your dropshipping shop. So dropshipping has lower risk and lower costs, but real success actually comes from understanding your marketplace, choosing your right products to put in front of the customer's eyes, providing exceptional customer service. And our ultimate goal is to build a real brand and not just make quick sales with your products. So how does the actual dropshipping business work? One of the most important things that you need to understand when you're dropshipping is a niche. And what is a niche? A niche is a sector in a marketplace where you're focusing on selling a category of similar products. And instead of selling products that aren't related to each other, like a one-stop shop such as Amazon, where it hosts all kinds of products. So on Amazon, you're going to find computers, you're going to find handbags, you're going to find carpets, you're going to find televisions. But in a niche store, you're going to find a category of products that all relate to each other. For example, a camping store that's going to sell tents, fires, and sleeping bags, and everything that's related with a camping site. So let's see some examples that's going to make you understand better. This is my men's jewelry brand, Undeniable London, and we only sell men's chains that 18 to 25-year-olds. This is Juicy Couture, brand that sells velour loungewear. As you can see, they really only sell tracksuits to girls that want comfy clothes when they're relaxing at home. And we have Gymshark, a performance-focused activewear for gym goers. So on Gymshark, you're not really going to find any clothes that you'd wear when you're going out for dinner. Now, a sub-niche is a niche with a minor detail is a smaller, more specific part of a niche. For example, in the fashion niche, you might find a company that's exclusively selling pink loungewear with bold logos. Or in fitness, you're going to find a leggings company that enhances glutes. A niche, you have a big focus, but a sub-niche, there's a very specific focus that you build your store around. So in the loungewear niche, you're going to have tracksuits. So loungewear is a niche, but a sub-niche within this is pink loungewear that are only selling pink products. So an example of a sub-niche. A niche could be golf equipment, but a sub-niche would be golf equipment for beginners. Let's now take a look at a product that you'd find in the golf training niche, which would be a laser arrow pen for people that are starting to train in golf. In the early stages of dropshipping, the niche first rule was easier, but nowadays it's so much harder. Demand was already assumed, competition on Facebook ads were low, and ads were super cheap. Beginners could easily pick a niche, choose almost any product inside it, add more related products later, and most of the time something would sell. But everything has changed. Ad platforms are now more crowded and expensive. Consumers are so much more skeptical. Generic niche stores look the same, they sell the same products, and compete only on price. A niche alone is no longer enough. Today, why product first is so much safer. In 2026, attention is earned by products and not niches. A strong product will solve a clear problem, creates instant interest, and is easy to demonstrate in your ads. One product can define an audience, define a message, and define the brand. So nowadays, the niche will form around your product. Beginner dropshippers now fall into this trap. What beginners now do, for example, is choose the fitness niche, the pet niche, but the issue is these niches have been seen a million times before and the products are generic. They'll struggle to stand out, to create unique ads and justify higher prices because nothing is different and everything has been seen before. Product first in 2026 means you don't pick a product just because you like it. You check if people are already buying it and validate it before. You look for signs that it's working. Other stores are already selling it. Ads are already running and there's real customer interest. You want to test and validate fast. As a dropshipper, you want to then build a store around a product. You want to focus on one clear use case for this product and to solve a problem. You have to ensure that you explain clearly why this product is useful to the consumer. You follow what is already working instead of guessing and hoping. So let's dive into the process of actually succeeding in finding a product that actually sells. Why it's so important to know exactly which product to select. The product decides if your ads work, if people stop scrolling, and if people will actually buy. Good marketing cannot be saved by a bad product. In 2026, the product does most of the work. Now, there are two types of products that can actually sell. The first category are either trendy or cool products. So let's understand what this is. These trendy cool products will go viral fast. They can get rapid attention quickly online. They can definitely make money short term, but trends are going to die quickly. Competition on the ads are going to explode. Ads are going to become super expensive and competitive, and sales are suddenly going to stop, meaning you're going to freak out on your ad accounts when shit hits the fan. So trendy products burn out super fast. On the other hand, we have the real products that we really want to sell. These are evergreen products. These are long-term winners. People need them year round and they're not just for a trend, because these products really solve a problem in the real world. They address pain, insecurities, they can provide convenience, and they have a deep desire for the consumer to purchase. These products sell consistently. So let's take a look at two examples, an evergreen product and a seasonal product. On the left-hand side, you can see something that's called a seasonal product. This is seasonal because it's only going to be able to be sold in the winter months because you're selling something that heats up your feet through your socks. Therefore, it's not going to be able to be sold at a high amount during the summer months. On the right-hand side, you can see a product that is evergreen. It can be sold year-round and solves a pain point. Therefore, sales can be way more consistent over the year. So guys, both products are amazing and solve pain points. But as you can see on the left-hand side, one of them is seasonal and is not going to be able to be sold during the summer months because no one is going to be buying socks that heat up your feet when the temperature is warm. But you can see on the right hand side the evergreen product that solves a pain point year round and is not dependent on the weather, therefore making this product way better to sell on your dropshipping store. But now let's focus on seasonal problem-solving products that are going to work well during certain times of the year. For example, the heated socks, they only sell during winter. Cooling towels that are only going to sell during summer, and portable fans during hot months. So sales stop when the season ends. Now let's take a look at evergreen problem-solving products that sell all year round. Footwear for swollen ankles, back support braces, posture correctors, anti-snoring devices, knee support sleeves. People need these products all year round, and these are the best products that you can sell because you can advertise year round instead of seasonal months where you end up losing your site because you can't run ads because they're so unprofitable during this time. These products are not dependent on key dates within the year. They're not going to stop selling during colder months or hotter months. They're going to actually be able to be sold year round, and you want to build your shops all around these types of products. So which one am I going to choose? Seasonal products sell fast, but evergreen products sell consistently. As a beginner, you really need to focus on your evergreen products so you can learn how to build a stable dropshipping site that's going to work year round, and you can build a brand around it. So why is it super key to avoid trendy products as a beginner? They're super hard to scale. Competition is way too fierce and high. Advanced dropshippers will beat you quickly. Your ads are gonna bleed cash. There's going to be no stability. It's really hard to learn the actual dropshipping business principles properly, and you're not going to have any time to build a real brand. So trendy products are quick wins, but there's no foundations. This is super risky, guys, and you really don't want to start with these. But what makes a good dropshipping product? A great dropshipping product usually solves a clear pain point and problem. It makes your life easier, faster, or better. It's easy to understand within a 15-second video for a Facebook advert and can be shown clearly in a video or image. So types of pain points to consider. Physical pain that everyone has, especially the older people. Back pain, knee pain, swollen ankles, bad posture are great products to investigate. Here you can see a product that solves a menstrual issue for women with period pain. Because if a woman has pain, they're instantly going to want to buy it, so it solves their problem. Convenience and time pain, something that's going to save someone a ton of time. For example, on the right hand side, you can see a pet food distributor. This is going to save someone from actually having to feed their cat. Other examples could include hard to use tools that are unable to be used by the masses, when cleaning takes too long, and something that is going to save them time in the house. Emotional pain. How does someone feel about themselves? Someone could be suffering with a ton of stress, anxiety, poor sleep. Maybe they're feeling overwhelmed. Something that can make them sleep better, for example, on the right hand side is something that instantly someone is going to buy if they're struggling with their sleep. And therefore this product can build a ton of pain around the angle that they're going to be advertising and building their site around. Insecurity pain. Things that people are embarrassed or insecure about. So for example, body shape issues, skin issues, hair loss, bad breath, or snoring. So imagine you're sleeping next to someone and they've got really bad snoring. The person viewing your advert is not going to think twice to help them get a better night's sleep. So guys, let's summarize everything. The stronger the pain point your product has, the easier your product is to sell. You can create massive demand for your product. So forget selling things that are super viral. Forget about selling Labubus, fidget spinners. So guys, for the final time, you're really going to have to start selling products that solve a massive pain point that is going to make someone feel better about themselves, that improves the quality of their life so that you can actually succeed with dropshipping. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, follow my Instagram at @PhilDimitriades. I'm going to be producing so many videos, everything about ecom, everything A to Z that you're going to want to know if you're a complete beginner. Follow me on Instagram and let's DM. I love to chat ecom all day with you guys.